Uh, Leaders, hope you're good. Hope you're well. Yeah. So one of the things that pressure does, it's a lack of resources. That it does, it's an ability to allow you to think and come up with simple ideas to get to stuff. As you guys are all aware that we do not have enough time, but we need to make sure that next week we give the learners that we support in their learning a platform where they can learn. So this has led me to come up with the starter kit as a way to make it easy for you guys to jump in into the project and quickly change where it's needed to be changed. Yeah, so that it can be fast because both of you are fast, but we just want to make sure that you are extremely fast. We are able to get stuff like done. So I've created this starter kit and I've invited you guys. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna come to fork because we're gonna create. You don't modify this. You leave it as a starter kit, but the only thing that you're gonna do, you're gonna come to fork, right? When you click a fork project, it's more like copy the project. Then you're gonna have a second copy of this project, and to do make sure that we all in that project when you fork the project, right? And then once you fork the project, then you're gonna have a project like this, right? It's already set up, ready for you guys to use. Ne? The only thing that you guys gonna keep changing is this 3D model, right? We got a lot of models that we have to teach kids and learners to. So you're gonna change these models and also the buttons. These ones that teacher can use or kids can use when they are learning. You will have to, depending on the model, if you are labeling skeleton, you can have five of these. You might have a lot of them. So you can come here at the 3D space. Maybe let me call it button or 3D space, and then I say dash buttons, right? And then to the screen, I say information panel, right? So this project is already set up. So the only thing that you need to do is to watch this video and see how you can be able to implement it. As I say, when you guys maybe you are creating a scene on the heart, you're gonna fork first. You fork first, meaning copy the project. Then you can rename that project into the heart and the staff. And then once you open that project, you will have this thing which is already set up. If I click play here, you will see what I mean by it's already set up. So the buttons are already functioning the way they're supposed to function. So you just click like that, and then you see below here this thing, the heading keeps changing and everything keeps changing. So the thing that you will need to do is to provide the label for each and everything that you have done and provide the description. And once you have done that, then the project will be nice, right? So how does this thing actually work in terms of the button? If you come here at button, we have a script here. This script is called annotation. Hey, the English has left me. Annotation manager, right? This annotation manager is the script that we're gonna use, right? If the info panels, right, don't this the 01, don't count it as part of this info panels. This is the initial, is the welcome panel. It always goes to the welcome panel of each. This script is applied to everybody. So now if this like this is your button one, right? Make sure that you put it in this sequence. It's gonna be button one must go together with info panel one, right? It must always actual. The easiest way to make stuff easier is to rename it that way. So this is button 1, this is button 2, and then this is button 3, and then this is button 4, and then this is button 5, right? So you got those 5 buttons. Each one of these buttons, if we go to the button here under annotation manager, you'll see that info panel 1 must correspond with button 1. Info panel 2 must correspond with button 2 up until 5. That's sequence. You don't need sequence. If you got button info panel 100, you must have button 100, right? So as I said, this thing it's done, guys. You're not gonna change a lot of stuff. The only thing that you have to change is the model, and then you start putting the button around that model, right? So you don't change anything. You just copy the font. We're gonna use the font. We're gonna find the information here. What is the name of that part? It's the tail. You're right. The tail is what 1, 2, 3. So that's what we're gonna do on that particular stuff. So I just want to repeat the process. You're gonna come here. You don't do editor here. You just forget and then rename it to the name of the project that we're gonna do. And then always make sure that all the team is invited. Whoever Fox will be the one who owns that project, let's say Mandisa, and then invite Bongisan and invite me at Sisanda Energy Lab at gmail.com, so that all of us can be able to see what you are seeing, right? So guys, I think this will solve the whole problem that you had in terms of the UI, right? If you guys can follow the starter kit for now, and then when in our downtime and you are interested on how to set up the starter kit, then I can be able to create another video for you for that, right? But this is a starter kit that will allow us to get there, right? So this is what, okay, let me show you, maybe let me do part 2. This one is good. You can start from here and then I'll do part 2. All right. I just want to quickly show you part 2, right? Let's go back to playing canvas. I want to super go to play canvas. Okay, not a problem. When we are in playing canvas, so this is our project. So what you're gonna do on it, because we got a lot of project, you're gonna have to redo all the project, the one that the one plant cell and respiratory, all those things. You're gonna have to redo this, avoid this one. But majority of them, adrenaline, the ones that I invited you on, you're gonna have to do them, right? So this how you would do this thing. So already you forked the project, you forked the starter kit, you have forked the starter kit. Now you want the model, and you can't wait for me to provide you the model. So you have to come here at editor, and then while we are at editor, we click here. We come to assets and come to the 3D assets, and we try to find this one, the and we try to find the actual model, the container, the main container model. And what we can do, it's, let me see which one is the original. Yeah, it's this one. This one is the main model, 1.5 gig. So what you can do, you can then download here this model, then you download it to your computer so that you can re-upload on the project that you and re-upload it on the project that you forked, that you're gonna replicate this thing, right? You only download the model and go rebuild it on the project that you forked. I hope you guys understand this part too.